Hi, it's Alicia Stringer with 2ASuccessStreamBlog.com. Hey, it's Alicia Stringer here with 2ASuccessStreamBlog.com. I want to share with local business owners or those that are doing some Facebook marketing the value of what is happening to the timeline for pages. So this is a training of what is offered in the timeline so you are aware of what functions you can use for your business. In 2012, we have 850 million monthly active users on Facebook. So obviously why businesses have to be in front of their customers, because it's where they're at. There's 483 million daily active users. So those that 850 million that are on Facebook, 483 actually log in every day on Facebook. So not only is it a lot of people there, it's also active. 425 million monthly active users who've used Facebook mobile products. So they're on their phone, they're on their iPad, they are having it, every app that they have, or product that they have Facebook on there. Now it's also available in more than 70 languages. And there are accounts for more than 95% of social networking time on the web. So that's where people are hanging out. The new timeline layouts were introduced to pages on February 29th of 2012, and you had a grace period until March 31st to kind of check it out and see how you can most effectively set it up. And then all the pages switch to the new timeline layout on March 31st. So if you didn't play around with it during that grace period, you automatically switched anyways. So you need to be aware of these new changes, such as there's no more default landing page. If you even knew what that was before the timeline pages came out. It was a page that you can create when people first came on your page in order to entice them to like it. So you can have a picture, video, you can customize that and have them have a call to action, you're going to like it. But now they have a landing page which is a bigger custom page width. And these, what they call landing pages, are not really landing pages, they're really apps now. So you can have a large cover image plus much more, many more different functions that we're going to go over here today. So what is new with the timelines? First we have a cover image. There's a profile picture, about section right there. We're going to talk about the app display, on what their functions are, where they're located. A highlight feed, timeline navigation so you can see it all clearly. Activity feed, there's a friend feed, pin post, milestones, and starred stories are where you can highlight stuff on your page, as well as have a private message, an admin panel, and activity log. So here is a step-by-step guide on what is on the timeline for pages. So number one, we have that cover image that shows your brand. Number two, we have that profile picture right there along with your cover image. Number three, here is the timeline so people can go back in history and look at your business. Number four, here's the about section that you can have, and we'll go into more detail on what you should put there. Number five, this is where the apps are located. Number six, you can see the highlights right away. Number 7 is the composer. People can type and engage right here in the composer box. Number 8, this is where your pinned post would be highlighted first on your page that people will look at. And 9 is your friend feed. If there's any other friends that like your page as well, you will see which friends that are also connected to this page. The cover image is a bigger image that you can show on your Facebook page. It's 851 pixels wide here, and the height is 315 pixels. A much bigger image, as well as I think you can have a smaller image. You have to have at least 833, but it's going to be resized to the full length. So it's very critical that you go ahead and get a high pixel picture customized to this size. So we have some cover image restrictions though on pages. Here's that size again, 151 by 315. You can, I reference this, just some easy tips on finding your image and resizing it in like a simple program that's free on your computer like Paint. If you go to accessories on Windows, that's Paint, and I'm sure Mac has something similar. And so you can go ahead and resize your pictures there. You can make it stand out, and so that represents your brand well. Have your brand of what you are all about right there on the first page, or that first image. But you cannot put a price or purchase info. You're not supposed to put contact info such as website, phone number, or your address. And you're not supposed to like or share references, put call to action on the cover image. And you cannot have a call to action, which I just said, click like below, sign up now, just some of these different things. So it has to be just well branded. Just the brand is what you really need to focus on, something that represents your business instead of having a call to action. So here are some examples to get your mind on what you can have. Some great cover image examples, like Old Spice experiencing that tiger eye with the whole volcano and fire. They got the image of what the Old Spice represents, and then of course the whole big old He-Man of screaming at you, and with the volcano already outlined. That's pretty impressive, where they had part of his picture just cut out in there. So that might be an idea, that you make your image like a little bit bigger, maybe in Paint or something, and then you can block out of what you want your profile pic to be. Another one, here's Red Bull, and centering right there. Some people said they should have centered it near the like button, but the Red Bull is having that action in there. A profile picture right here is that you saw in the corner of that Facebook profile image. It's 180 by 180 pixels, and this gets resized to 32 by 32 pixels, so you understand the smaller size of it. And this follows you around the web, so whenever you make a comment or post or something, that's your image that shows up there. It should be your logo, brand, product, or spokesperson. If this brand is you, obviously use a headshot, and it can be creatively combined with your cover image. Like here's an example of combining your cover image, and the other ones were good examples as well. Here's Mustang having that Mustang hood along with the car, and understanding the Mustang sticking out there. The About section can be 155 characters long. You can also have a good, and it's good to include your URL to your website or to an About You page. And you can start by just making it clickable by just adding the http:// to make that clickable. Now if you have a URL that is too long, you might want to use a shortening service like Bitly. bit.ly is a great place to track how many times that URL gets clicked anyways. So I recommend you use that in your marketing as you're sharing your link online. Should you describe your company and what you do in that About section? So the entire box is automatically linked to your info page. So here's an example, Old Spice, about it, and then it has the About button. So the About button is also clickable, but you can also have a clickable link in the description there. Here's the app display. There's only 4 of them that can be displayed here, and if you want to see more of their apps, you have to click the down arrow. And many people are not aware of what these are quite yet, and not familiar with clicking the down menu to see more of their apps. So make sure you have your top ones there. And so that's why they suggest maybe you might not put the likes or something. The photos, they can't be changed. Others can. So make use of this prime real estate. This is the only one that cannot be moved, and you can move the 3 other ones. The thumbnail is also customizable on top here. It's 111 by 74 pixels. So if you want to write that down, so if you're coming up with a picture image right here to entice people to click on that app, and that's the size you want to make sure your picture is. You can choose these thumbnails that encourage the user to click. And if you choose a picture that's bigger than that, it's going to resize to that pixel size. The highlight feed is very usable. It also allows users the ability to choose how they interact with your page. So if you want to keep something on top, you can highlight that. Highlight is what Facebook deems the most important. So the more activity that post gets, likes, comments, it keeps it up on the page. Post by post is only what admin's posts are shown. And if you see the post by others, everyone except the admin's post. So you can allows user to see what others are saying about your brand. The timeline navigation allows users to easily navigate your page by date. So you can go back in history and see more. Since users can now dig deeper into your page's history, make sure you prune your page. Go through each date in your page's past and ask, does this represent my company the way I want it to? The timeline navigation has a statistics box that appears at the end of each month. So you can see at the end of that month of February, 848,000 liked that page, and 1.4 million are talking about it. It shows who the page has liked, how many likes the page has, and how many people are talking about this, engaging with your page, clicking the like button, putting the comment, sharing it, and checking out your apps, so forth. The activity feed is the new wall now. So the Facebook EdgeRank algorithm decides which stories are to be displayed and which are to be hidden. Admins can change and edit any post with the little pencil icon on the top of the right of all the posts. Admins can also disable posting for specific fans in case someone starts spamming your page. You can use the pinned post, and it keeps it at the top of your activity page for 7 days. Use this for those important updates, contests, announcements, etc. You can add links and additional info in the description of this as well. Pin post by clicking that pencil icon on the top right of the post. The friend feed focuses on highlighting the user's friend's interaction with the page. This shows interaction from your fans' friends. It increases that social proof, and this feature can be turned off in the admin panel. Milestones have a heavier weight right here than some of the other ones, so it's important to learn what they are. You can use this to highlight those important dates and events, and the admin set the date of the milestones which enter the timeline at that date. Milestones hold more weight in Facebook's algorithm, so they will appear in more of the fans' news feeds. So this might show up more when you have a milestone than it will in some of your just update posts that you put. So use this maybe for the store opening, a new product launch, when your company was founded, something big happening in the milestone of your business. Starred stories are similar to milestones, but not as a big of an event. You can see how this one is starred and just made bigger. Any post can be starred so that it stands out. It's covered both of the width of the page. It stretches to fill up that entire page. These dates can be changed so that they appear when you want them to in your page's timeline. Now we can private message fans, and fans can message you. So the fans and non-messages can send messages to pages. This feature can be turned on or off. Pages can only respond, not to initiate conversation. Pages can only send 2 messages back for every one received. Not to be used to sell. Use it to build trust and relationships with your fans. The admin panel appears at the top of your page. Whenever you are logged into your page, it has a little admin panel right there. This can be hidden from view and allows a quick access to your stats, notifications, likes, messages, and insights, stuff that's changing on your business in lifetime. You can also edit your page info and settings all in this admin panel. The activity log allows admins to see the page activity broken down by category. So you can see about, photos, videos, etc. It provides the admins with an easy access to all the parts of their page. So let's wrap up what we've learned today. The timelines have become mandatory as of March 31st, 2012, so it is very key that you know this information and how it can affect your business. And the default landing pages and the welcome tabs do not exist inside the new timelines layout, but you can use them in those apps. All apps on those will function as normal. And the custom pages sizes have increased to 110 pixels wide, so you can have a wider picture now. Embrace these changes or you will become obsolete in your business and being recognized on Facebook. So where can you get help for having these timeline pages set up for you? Well, I offer a trial service so you can get to know our business and trust what we will do to help your business. It's putting you first and what you need to grow your business on Facebook and offline, how we can put your whole business marketing in place. So what we will do is customize that timeline page and set up that profile picture. Just make it all about, all your components that we just we covered all today. Make sure it's all aligned in your business. And then we set up a complimentary welcome app. So we'll put one app up there that compliments people to welcome you. If you want to put a special, we really customize that for your business. And to post updates, one a day for 30 days. It can be mainly pictures, but if you have some different updates or specials or quotes or whatever you like to put in there, we will schedule that out for 1 month. And this is a $247 value for $30. So just pay $30, that first monthly fee, and we'll just set this up. And if you want to add videos, we will do a minimum of 5 for your business, and this is a really good value. Additional for $30 more, so that's a total of $60 monthly fee. If you want to add updates for your page, as well as 5 videos, and those videos can vary between you and talking about your business, something experience, something you want your fans to learn. It can be just a picture slideshow, a variety, just to capture more interest, people staying and learning more about your business longer. This is a $60 monthly fee. And so just check it out, get started for $30, and set up your fan page. You know, business owners today don't have time to figure all this crazy pictures out, what goes where, and we do that for you. Add more customized apps, contests, specials, plus we will go through and do a whole marketing audit for a $297 one-time fee. This will go into learning more about what you need customized in your marketing plan for your business. Do you want to be seen more on Google? Would you like to see your business optimized so you are #1 in Google as well? There are several tricks to do that you can learn about through this audit that you can apply. There are several different strategies that we can go over and questions in this audit to make sure you are aware of different marketing strategies, of what we can do for you and what you need to make sure you have in your business. If you want further marketing strategies, we go over that through the audit. PPC is pay-per-click, pay-per-view, banner ads, something that people see that's rotated out. People pay when they click on that ad. That is another marketing strategy. There's you can do that on Facebook and Google, all the search engines. There's several ways you can use pay-per-click advertising. If you need a website or a blog that can create more interest in people into your business, have an email autoresponder set up for people to get notified by email, text marketing, notification that way, mobile apps, have your business set up on a mobile app. There are further marketing strategies that we can go over in this marketing audit. So be sure to get that $297, an awesome tool to help learn what marketing strategies you need to help your business move forward. So in order to get that today, if you've learned enough here today, you want to just try us out and learn more, always connect with me, Alicia Stringer at 2asuccessstreamblog.com, and this is the direct Facebook fan page /Facebook little semicolon fan page, so you can learn more. There's another video that will show up on that page to learn more about how important Facebook can be for your business. And this is what it looks like. So you can connect further on that page. And my phone number is on there to ask questions. So ask questions on any marketing that you might need, because today the newspaper and yellow pages, we can't refer to some of those resources today, and you really need to be online marketing to people online, right? So understand those strategies and how they work to further your business. I look forward to connecting with you, and talk to you soon. Bye.